All right, the big thing that I wanted to talk about, really the meat and potatoes, I believe, of LinkedIn, are groups. And this is really how you're going to connect with new leads. I saw a lot of people had joined maybe a few groups on LinkedIn, which is phenomenal, and that's great, and I highly encourage that. But we got to use groups right, okay? This is really, really the best way I really think to connect with new leads. I keep using this example of comparing using a LinkedIn group to MODC. It's the same exact thing. If you join MODC, don't go to any of the meetings. If you maybe go to one meeting a year and you sit there in the corner and stay silent, you're not going to get any business off of MODC. You're not going to get any value out of MODC. You're not going to learn anything new. It's the same exact thing with LinkedIn groups. People join it and they don't do anything with it, and then they complain they don't get any business out of it. I'm sorry, it's not a miracle worker. You can't just click, I want to join this group, and people are going to rush to you and give you business. That's not realistic, and if that's what you're looking for, then I'm sorry, and then you're wasting your time here. But that's what you got to do. You got to put in effort into these groups. You have to be active in it. So the first thing that you have to do is build your prospect persona. The number one common mistake that people make with joining groups is they just join groups that pertain to them and their industry. And that's a mistake, because you know what? Your prospects aren't there. That's not where my prospects are. And we've all done it. When I first joined LinkedIn, the first thing I did, marketing group, PR group, social media group, blah, blah, and that's nice and dandy. And then, well, that's not my target audience. That's not who I pertain to. So what you want to do is you want to build a prospect persona. A lot of people do this in marketing where they actually go really into full-blown details, where they really describe their target audience members, and they really do it very, very detailed. I'm a fan of this. And you go down, is my target audience tend to be a man or a woman? How old are they? What is their income? Where did they go to college? Are they married with 4 kids, or are they single, living bachelor life in New York City? Identify your prospect persona. Then go on to LinkedIn and see what groups they're joining. A great way to do it, take your top 5 clients on LinkedIn, look what groups they're in. I'm sure you're going to start noticing a trend. You know what? My top 5 clients are all in the Finance Professionals of New Jersey group. Join the Finance Professionals of New Jersey group. Go in there. Become a leader in there. But that's what you want to do. You want to go into your prospect groups. Where are my prospects going? What do they enjoy? If you find that your top 5 prospects are all in the New York Giants group, go into the New York Giants group. Even if it's not part of that finance group, go into the New York Giants group. Because LinkedIn is not just about who you're connected with, it's about who your connections are connected with. So joining groups, just a quick thing, I think mostly everybody here was groups, but just really quickly what you could do is you could just go to the toolbar in the upper right-hand corner, you switch from people to groups, and then you type in the keywords of groups associated with your prospects. So if you have finance prospects, and those are the groups that they're in, type in finance right there. That was the thing that I just kind of wrote in, and just look, right there, 91,000 professionals. Fantastic, wonderful. Obviously, if you just do business in New Jersey, do New Jersey keywords. All of us have little different things. Some people are able to service groups everywhere. Some people just do New Jersey. Type in those keywords that are associated with your groups. Oh, by the way, I'm obviously going to send everybody these slides, so we'll all have them. Okay, read the group description, see what the group is dedicated to. Join the group. You have to wait for the moderator's approval. Sometimes you're just automatically allowed to join the group, but others you have to wait for a moderator. 9 out of 10 times they're going to let you join the group. Some of them are very, very specific and said, unless you have, president in your title, you can't join the group. So if you don't have president in your title, you can't join the group. But 9 out of 10 times they're going to let you join the group. And then once you've been approved, you can utilize the 6 main sections of groups, which are discussions, members, promotions, jobs, search, and more. The discussions is going to be the most important one, and that's what I'm going to focus on right now.